Hello there everyone, welcome back to Terrafirmapunk. The goblins have raided my castle. And, excuse me for a moment, I was just making sure that all the visual things were done, happening. I hit F4 by mistake. And that made things go a little bit strange for a moment. And I don't want to stop that. Don't want to press it again because it took a little bit of time to get out. But things went black and white, and then color, and then Technicolor, and after image, and it was a mess. Anyway, welcome back to Terrafirmapunk. It's winter. It's cold. I think the best thing about that is... The best thing about that is my bees are happy. Yeah, I started working with bees. There we go. I have no idea if that's going to prove useful at all to me, but I figure what the hey. It was a quest line, so it was worth doing just for that reason alone. And stuff that doesn't have to do with quest line, or does have to do with quest line, I mean, I'm a derp. I've got a bunch of machinery things here. Let me just crawl up here so we won't get disturbed by any trolls or minotaurs that make it over my fence. You'll have to excuse me if I'm sniffling a bit. I just got over being sick. Hey, I made a fan. How awesome. Anyway, need to make servo arms. So servo arms. And servo table. I'm gonna make the servo arms with the crankshaft thing, just in case it eats up the item that's used to make it. Excuse me, goblins. That's the one downside about living in the mountains. Goblins everywhere. Okay, so it was cylinders, the mechanical board, brass on the left, crankshaft, and 2 cylinders. There we go, servo arms. Okay, it didn't use that up. The servo table requires all 4 of the servo arms. A piece of leather. A spanner. And my basalt. There we have it. And that didn't use up the spanner. Good. And my foot really itches out of nowhere. So that's a few quests taken care of. And that has unlocked a few other important kind of things. Internal mechanism. An internal mechanism is made with 2 brass cogwheels, a cylinder, a mechanical board, and a spanner. I should have some more galvanized tubes somewhere, right? I think. I don't know. Yeah, they're probably out there somewhere. I do need a piece of redstone to make them though, so... There. Alright. Luggage. Yep, you don't have that either. Step out of the way. Yeah, goblins aren't really the worst thing to fight around here. The minotaurs are actually annoying. And they take less hits to kill, but they fling you into the air, and that sucks. Well, now they got the servo table made, I guess. I may as well connect it to this thing. I'm fairly certain you can have it connected right there and it'll work. And these golden cogwheels should be pretty good for this because they don't suffer any loss of momentum. See, speed loss, 0 RPM. Actually, I suppose a good way to test that out would be putting a fan here. Yeah, the fan is sucking. It's got pretty good power too. Well, I'll leave this here and we'll see if it loses RPM over time or not. I'm guessing it probably will, because the fan is going to be using up RPM, but it should last longer than if I use brass cogwheels. Anyway. I'm not exactly sure what my current goal in this pack should be. I'm still stuck with the seed oil conundrum. It's not really a conundrum. I know why I need to do it. It's just not really having much interest in doing it right now. Oops. Hope my headphones aren't popping too much as well. I need to make a clock at some point so I can create one of these oak clocks. I'm pretty sure it's also... No, it's not actually used for this. Treated oak planks. A bucket of olive oil for 10 treated oak wood planks. Or 1 creosote bottle and 8 planks. I do have creosote. Oops. Hey, do you have a bottle in you? You have a bucket. I have a bucket. I guess I'll use my bucket. I could cannibalize part of my house, but... Why is it... Oops. It's got yellow particle effects. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, I got 3 buckets worth of creosote in here. Good. And I got some planks on me, so I may as well just use them. There we go. And a wind-up trinket. Is it going to use up my wind-up trinket? It probably will. But I can make another one, so I guess I don't care. Nope, not in here. Throw these in here, though. Hey, a troll fell and died somewhere. Here we go. And a piston. And my keyboard is not staying connected all the way for some reason. Yep, used up my trinket. That's a pain in the ass. And that's the end of that quest line. Now, I could get cylinders from here, but slime-based rubber is so much more difficult for me to get right now. Yeah, take this drill head. I need inventory space. Shift click. Manual detect, and I automatically complete that one. That's pretty awesome. Blaze rods. As tempting as it is, I think I'll go with the cylinder. Yeah, we completed a few mounted quests. That's pretty good. Drill head. See, I need to be able to make a propulsion system, which requires feathers, which are a bane of my existence. Brass cogwheels, a spanner, and a mechanical board. I don't have the mechanical board. Yeah, I'm not really doing much exciting right now. It happens though. Can't always be full on action or planned out events. I don't really have much to talk about. I could get political and there's plenty to talk about with politics, but I'm not in the mood for it. Plus, generally I save the political stuff when I'm playing Democracy 3, which is all about politics. So yeah, don't really have anything else I wanted to do today. So I guess that'll be it for this episode. I know, probably a bit boring, but I did stuff I needed to get done. This is just working non-stop, which is good. No idea how it'll handle when I actually have to activate the servo table, though. Yep, mechanical board again. You know, I have no idea how the saw will work in this pack. And this is the one thing that we're actually going to be building up towards for the servo table, so it looks like I'm going to be needing 3 to 4 mechanical boards. That's a pain in my ass. It really is. Well, how about we open up a reward bag? Oh look, glass. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I got glass. Take care and goodbye.